He has been working in academia for over 20 years, focusing on virtual worlds, online learning, educational technology, and gamification. He has published over 90 works in peer-reviewed international journals, conferences, and books. His papers have achieved significant global impact, generating over 1,800 citations. He is Dr. Stylianos Mistekithis. Let's go to his work in Encyclopedia. John and Melissa are students attending an obligatory college course. John intends to study at the end of the semester to memorize facts and get a passable grade in the final exam. Melissa is fascinated by the course's links to her previous studies. She asks questions and is self-driven to search and study additional material. John's attitude is an example of a surface approach to learning, while Melissa exhibits a deep approach to learning. Deep learning and meaningful learning are two theories that have structural similarities and thus can be mutually integrated under the umbrella term deep and meaningful learning. Deep learning originates from research on mental processing strategies by Martin and Saljo. Olson had conceptualized deep learning as the ability to perform essential and non-monotonic cognitive development and transformational change through the creative production of new solutions to problems and via critical shifts in attitudes or values. Martin and Saljo formulated a hierarchy of 6 conceptions of learning phases that students experience during their study. The lowest 3 conceptions consist of surface approaches to learning: quantitative knowledge accumulation, memorization and storing, fact acquisition for future utilization. The next 3 phases are typical of the deep learning approach: sense-making through abstraction, reconceptualizing based reality interpretation, and finally holistic personal growth. Meaningful learning should be the hallmark of formal higher education and can be achieved through sustained critical discourse. Educators who intend to offer meaningful educational experiences are invited to design teaching and learning around the following attributes: active, constructive, intentional, authentic, cooperative, or relational. Meaningful learning requires tasks linked to an authentic experience or simulated, realistic context. Students are the protagonists and continuously construct their own meaning by interpreting and reflecting on observed phenomena and their choices and actions. Moreover, human learning is a social process involving group collaboration and peer interactions among learners and teachers. Relevant pedagogical and andragogical theories of great interest include significant learning, transformative learning, generative learning, deeper learning, and transfer of learning. Deep and meaningful learning frameworks conceptualize education quality as the cognitive, affective, and social activation skills activation. This means that a conscious effort must be expedited to activate all 3 domains of their learners, orchestrate cognitive tasks, integrate social interactions towards community building, and above all inspire a culture that elicits positive emotions such as trust, joy, curiosity, interest, and even excitement. A systematic review identified 15 factors before and during learning that influence deep meaningful learning achievement in digital online education. These factors are organized in 3 clusters in relation to the learner: the implemented instructional design according to teacher perceptions and beliefs, and the used technology. Educational programs and courses aiming at deep meaningful knowledge should assess higher-order competencies. The proposed evaluation strategies include authentic and realistic performance tasks, self-evaluation, peer assessment, catalytic assessment, concept maps, problem-based learning, and e-portfolios.